mom, and I live in California and I have to leave in like any minute. But before I do, I'd like to give a farewell speech to my mom as she is retiring in a couple of periods. And so here we go. Guys, film it. Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting your finals preparation. In return for interrupting, my mom will add 2 points to every one of your finals grades. Okay. All right. Letterman, hurry, you're missing the speech. Oh, that kid. Okay, fine. All right. I have surprised my mom many times over the years while she has been teaching. She teaches, she sees me, she goes, crap, and then she continues teaching. But, of course, I could stop right there and just surprise her. No, of course, I have to raise my hand and ask a question, and then everyone looks at me like, who's this left back kid? But anyway, I still promote her website, Wecksell.com, which will probably go over to me, and then it will leave, and then I leave the class. But here's the deal. One time I showed up and surprised my mom in school, and there was actually a test that day. So obviously, like anyone, I just sat down and I took the test with everyone else. I raised my hand during that test and asked Mrs. Wecksell a question, and she went out and she gave me the answer. So I should have gotten a B+ on that test, but instead I got an A-, and I feel like it is one of my biggest life's regrets ever since, because I feel like I should have gotten the B+ instead. But whatever. My mom's a superhero. Here's why. Every day, she comes to school, she gets ready. What makes her wake up in the morning? No alarm clock. She has not woken up to an alarm clock the entire time she's been employed at this high school. She's a mutant. She's an X-Man. She's a mutant. But even she'll grade your papers until 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, passes out in her chair. I'll wake her up and I'll scare the hell out of her. You're like, what? And then she'll still go to sleep. She'll wake up, no alarm clock. So, what's next for Mrs. Wecksell? Okay, she has lots of trips to New York City to watch ballet. She likes the ballet. She likes sitting at home watching movies on Lifetime and the Hallmark Channel. I know, exciting. So, the next phase of her life will probably include an end to the battle with my dad over what the thermostat says at home. So let's hope, let's fight for 71 degrees and not 73, 71. But I would like to thank you guys, because you guys have called her Mrs. Wecksell and not Mrs. Wecksell. We get Wecksell a lot, which is the name you call a redneck who drives a tractor, or is watching Southern college football waiting for the Alabama-Auburn game to start. No, we're Wecksell. You sell it, like Microsoft Excel. Okay, that's what we do. I would also like to thank my mom, because sometimes I tutor in California myself, and I'm with a student. I know I'm not as good as my mom, so if I don't know a question, I will text my mom the question. She texts me back the answer. She is my home office, guys. She is my headquarters. She is my Google Maps, my Khan Academy. That's what she does. So, while you guys have your final and you have to study well and do well on your final, do well, college transcript, blah, 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 you're taking the final in geometry for my mom. So if you don't know an answer to a question on this final, you just write Mrs. Wecksell is the bomb with an emoji, you will get partial credit. Do it! Okay, I literally have to run one more time for Mrs. Wecksell. Thank you. Okay, you can stop filming.